Hi everyone, it's Tony, and I'm going to guide you through some relaxation and some breath work, and we're going to work with the wave of breath. So find yourself in the most comfortable place that you can discover for yourself, and whatever that's like, whether you're in your favorite chair, whether you're lying down, it really doesn't matter at all as long as it's comfortable for you, and that'll be different for each of us. So settle yourself in. You can even pause this, get an extra blanket, a pillow, anything that feels good to you. You can spray some essential oils in the air, whatever is good for you. And then settling into a place that feels super comfy. And again, that can be anything that feels really perfect for you. And then once you're settled, maybe closing your eyes, even using an eye pillow, or if you have one, or just laying a clean sock over your eyes, or anything at all. And then in your own time, we'll take a generous breath in together. And we exhale that out and start to let that go. And I just want you to tune in here, really dip deep with your awareness into your body, like you could fill up every part of your body with your awareness. And notice anything, any sensation that you could, by adjusting your body, even just a little bit, micro adjustments, you could feel even more comfortable. Take the time, even pause this and go get an extra blanket, or just prop under your arm because it just simply feels better. Take the time. And then once we've done that, once again, we'll take a big breath in, full breath, whatever that means for you. Exhale it out. And we start to settle in. We start to give ourselves permission to be here. And I know that there's a whole lot of things that you could be doing, but you've chosen to take this time to relax. So really give yourself permission to be here. And there's nothing else you need to be doing for about the next 15 minutes. And then from there, just invite your awareness inside, simply noticing how you're doing. Just a quick check-in, noticing how you are doing, allowing yourself to be as you are, not needing it to be different. You're perfect just as you are. And then noticing if there are a whole lot of emotions present, or if there's nothing there at all. Just noticing, no right and wrong, no way you need to be. Allowing whatever arises to arise, to be. And then we'll guide that awareness deeper down, this time inside your full body. So your whole body, allowing that awareness to expand into every part of your body, inside and out, and noticing sensations. Get curious, not only the places that you always go to, but maybe noticing some places that you never notice. Maybe inside your lower leg, behind your knee, just the tip of your right shoulder, anything at all. And we start to build awareness in our body in places we never even knew we didn't have awareness to. And I know there are a whole lot of stories that we tell ourselves about different parts of our bodies. We're going to see if we can let those stories go and just simply be aware of sensations that are present. And you can take as long as you need to do that. And when you feel like you're done, then start to notice any kind of muscle tension that you have. There's usually some or a whole lot. And just allow that awareness to settle into that muscle tension, and then with an intention of softening, send some relaxation to those places of tension. That's relaxation. And so you start to feel that tension just around the edges. It starts to ebb away. And then we start to move that awareness gently to the breath, just as it is, just as it is, your beautiful breath. And there's no right and wrong way to breathe. Inhaling and exhaling, just noticing the rhythm here, how your breath feels, and if that's new to you, then it can be curious. Or simply noticing the breath. And we want the breath to be as easy as you can possibly make it. And so if you're efforting a whole lot, let that go. Just noticing the breath. And we start to notice the sound of the breath, the sound of the inhale and the exhale. And the inhale is going to sound a little bit different from the exhale. And then with that breath, I'm going to start to allow that breath to get a little longer. So on the inhale, the next inhale you have is going to be a little bit deeper than the last one, but not much, hardly imperceptible at all. And then on the exhale, same thing, a little longer on the exhale. So we're not trying to reach a particular breath here, we're just exploring a little deeper, a little longer breath, a little deeper, a little longer. And if you're a person who wants to get to a particular breath, see if you can let that go. Allow yourself to simply explore the breath rather than achieve anything. Inhaling and exhaling. A little deeper, a little longer. Until we start to find a breath which has maybe just a tiny little bit different rhythm than we started. Breath a little bit longer. And if you haven't already, you may want to start to bring those lips together so we start to breathe in and out through the nose, but only if it's comfortable for you. If it's not, no big deal. Just as easy as breath as you can find. A little deeper, a little longer. We'll find that new rhythm. And then with that breath, we start to smooth the breaths out. Deeper on the inhale, smoother from the bottom of the inhale to the top, steadying the breath as best as we can, and the same for the exhale, steadying and smoothing the whole exhale. And it takes almost every part of our awareness to smooth and steady the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. So we have these deeper, smoother inhales, longer, smoother exhales. And with those breaths, with those steadier, smoother breaths, I invite you to do a little bit less effort. And so however much you're efforting with the breath, let some of that go and let a softness fall into the outer edges of your body, into the soft inner body, allowing even more relaxation here. Inhaling and exhaling. So we have these longer, smoother, softer breaths. And every time you feel like there's a little bit too much effort getting pulled into the breath, just let that effort go. 5 or 10% less effort. So we have these steady, smooth breaths, as smooth and as steady as we can make them. But there's a quality of softness there as well. I want you to start to bring your awareness with that breath onto around about your chest or your heart space. You can even place one hand on your chest if you like, if that's comfortable for you, but otherwise no need. Just bringing your awareness to your chest and heart space and start to notice that on the inhale breath, however soft that breath, is a slight expansion in the breath, in the body. Inhaling, and on the exhale there's a softening, a relaxation. Inhaling and exhaling, that expansion on the inhale and that softening on the exhale. Following the breath in the body responds to the breath, the expansion and softening. And you can think about that exhale. I always like to think about it as a mini holiday. Every breath we get, that exhale is an opportunity to relax and release just a little more. So we have those inhales and that soft, beautiful let going on the exhale. And with that rising of the inhale, it's almost like a wave in the deep ocean. So imagine that deep ocean, a wave, and that's your inhale rising up out of that ocean and trying to reach a little higher. And then on the exhale, that soft wave falls back slowly, steadily into the ocean. And that's the wave of breath that we have. So that inhale is always that rising of the wave as it peaks. And then the exhale as the wave sinks back down into that deep ocean. And you can follow and mimic that wave with the rise of the chest on the inhale, however slight that movement is, and the softening, and again, that relaxation, that letting go on the exhale. The wave of breath. You can even visualize or imagine waves in the deep ocean, slow, steady waves rising up, and a soft letting go as the wave softly melts back into the ocean. Inhaling and exhaling. The inhale always feels like a tiny little bit of effort, and the exhale always that opportunity to relax, to release, to let go. The wave of breath, the inhale, the rising, the exhale, the releasing. Following that wave of breath. Inhaling and exhaling, soft breaths. Rising on the inhale, falling on the exhale. That rise and fall in your chest. You may even be able to take your awareness maybe down a little deeper into different parts of your body and start to notice the wave of breath in different parts of your body. Inhaling, there's an expansion, a rising of that wave, that cresting, and on the exhale, there's that letting go, releasing, all tension starting to dissolve. Every inhale, that expansion, every exhale, that softening. A wave of breath. And you might even find that wave of breath, and you can imagine or feel, sense your whole body expanding on the inhale. And on that exhale, the softening, the relaxing, the letting go. And having that opportunity to take your awareness to any part of your body and see if you can detect that wave of breath in any part of your body at all. And if you don't find it, then come back to a place where it's present, or you can stay there for long enough that maybe you start to detect that wave of breath wherever you place your awareness. The expansion on the inhale, that gentle softening on the exhale, that opportunity to let go, to relax, to release. The wave of breath. Inhaling and exhaling, following the breath, following the body as the breath moves through your body. Inhaling and exhaling, that wave of breath. Steady, smooth inhales and exhales, as best as you can. That expanse of breath, and that letting go and releasing. And allow that exhale to really be your friend, to release and relax as much as it possibly can every exhale. A wave of breath. And you can stay here for as long as you like, following that wave of breath. Or if you're ready to let that go, we start to simply imagine that we release that wave. And we simply find ourselves resting, wherever it is that you're resting, noticing that support underneath your body in various different places. We're all in different positions, so noticing where you're supported underneath you, trusting that support and sinking into it a little bit deeper, letting go. And checking in here, noticing how you're feeling, noticing simply what's present here, your mind, your emotions, noticing how your body feels. That lost opportunity to let go any tension, it's still present. And then we start to simply notice your breath as it is. And maybe we start to take a little deeper inhale, maybe in through the nose if that's comfortable for you. Exhale, maybe parting the lips, letting that breath go. And slowly starting to become more aware of those deeper breaths. And that sigh on the exhale. And if you found some quietness here, really getting familiar with that as we start to allow that breath to become a little bit more lively. And when you're ready, maybe taking some movement into the outer edges of your body in any way that feels good for you. And starting in your own way to maybe bring some more movements and bigger movements into your arms, your legs, your neck. You can stretch, you can curl up, you can give yourself a well-deserved hug. And I'll leave you to wake up in a slow and perfect way for you. Be generous with yourselves. And if you found some quietness, keep that close at heart so you can dip back into it whenever you need it over the next little while. From my heart to each and every one of you, namaste.